Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I did a very bold look using a lot of blues. Blues aren't really colors that I typically use, but I had a lot of fun creating this look and just kind of keeping the colors really bold and vibrant. If there's another color that you'd like to see me try, just leave me a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. Hey guys, so I've already set my lids with my MAC Prolong NC15, and I'm setting this down with the RCMA No Color Translucent Powder. Now the first shade that I'm going to go in with is by Makeup Geek, and this is in the shade Creme Brrulee. I'm using an E40 brush by Sigma to just kind of put this all in the transition area, prepping for all of those blues that I'm going to go in with. And you're not going to see this in the final look, but it will help blending as we move along. I am going to use this Morphe palette 35U, and I'm using that ocean blue. I'm going to put this on my brush from Vasanti. This is the number 4 contour brush. It's a lot like the E40 by Sigma. It's just a little bit smaller, and I am just putting that generously from the outer corner to the inner corner. I start kind of light, but as you see, I will build that up and put a nice generous amount of that all over the transition area. And this is going to help me blend all of my future colors together. Back and forth in windshield wiper motions. Again, making sure that there is a nice generous amount and that it is fully blended so that we have no harsh lines as we move forward. I'm a little nervous about all of these blues starting out, but we'll get there. I did use the MAC shade Contrast. It's a little darker on the same brush. This is still the Fini. I'm putting this darker blue out here on the outer corner to add the depth and dimension so that we have a little bit more life to the eye. Now in this shot, this does not look like teal, but it is more of a teal blue. And I'm using this on the M522, kind of turquoisey blue. And you can see it now, it is very turquoise. I want to put that just generously from the inner corner to the outer corner, right up to the transition area. I want to meet those two colors, the ocean and the turquoise, very seamlessly, so I don't want to pass my transition area. Here you can see how vibrant that blue really is, and I'm just windshield wiper motions all the way inner corner to outer corner, packing all that on. I did take my goat-haired E25 by Sigma to kind of blend those two together, making sure that we have no harsh lines as those two kind of meet each other. I am going to take that Caribbean bluish green, and I'm keeping that same on the M522 brush. I just flipped it around to kind of pack this all on the ball of the eye, just bringing more attention to the center of the eye, giving that eye a little bit more of a doe-eyed effect. Keeping it again, that all just on the center, just tapping that, not really swiping. Next I'm going to go in with the BH Party Girl palette by BH Cosmetics. I'm taking that pool blue on the outer corner with another flat shader brush. This is completely unnecessary, but I just wanted to bring a little bit more color to the outer corner of that look. Keeping with the blending, using that same Vasanti Contour brush, I'm just blending the upper lid. Just back and forth, making sure that we have no harsh lines. Blending those two colors together, the teal, the Caribbean blue, and all that pool powder, just keeping it blended really, really well. All of those blues had a ton of fallout, so I did use my Neutrogena wipes and just kind of clean myself up from all of that fallout. I would just want to get this all off before we move in with the foundations. For the eyeliner, oh, hello. Hello, little friend. Hello, Rogue. We do not need your help. Would you get out of here, please? Ooh, sorry. Anyways, back to makeup. Eyeliner, I used the NYX Liquid liner, and I put this on the E65 angled brush. You have to be careful now. Remember, with liquid liner, that stuff can move pretty quickly. So be careful of how much you put on your brush because it can transfer to the lower. I'm just tracing my lash line here, kind of keeping with the doe-eyed effect. I don't really want to do a wing liner with this. Next I'm going to go ahead and highlight my brow bone with Nylon by MAC, and I'm using an E30 by Sigma to do this. I'm just putting a little bit of highlight up there. Next I'm going to coat my natural lashes with the Loreal Voluminous Black Mascara. and I want to just put that on my natural lashes to blend those with my falsies. I did go in with the Kiss false lashes in the style Flirty, using just the Kiss lash glue. I just laid those upon my natural lashes, and then with a set of tweezers I just kind of popped those to the outer corner and then the inner corner. Please don't use tweezers, guys. This is not safe. Use a lash tool. Tweezers are dangerous to your eye. Again, just popping those right on, laying them on my natural lashes, and then the outer corner and the inner corner. Next, with the skin, I am going to use the Maybelline Master Prime in the Blur and Defend. This is the purple primer, and then I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Super Stay in the shade Porcelain, and I blended this all over my face using my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. I really love that flat end. It really just kind of helps blend it all around on the skin. Now around my eyes, I am very, very careful that I don't tap into my shadows or move my shadows in the inner corner or the outer corner, because foundation really can move anything around. So be careful when you're blending if you've done your eye makeup before you do your foundation. I put a pretty generous amount of this on my under eye using just a Bare Minerals flat concealer brush, nothing special, and I put a bit on my forehead, blending it all out with the Real Techniques Beauty Sponge, the same edge. Again, being very careful on that outer edge and even in the inner corner so that I don't tap along my eyeshadows to move that around. Blending out the forehead too, just kind of balancing out the highlight from the under eye along the other areas of the face so I don't look a little weird with white under eyes. I went ahead and I set all of that down with the Ben Nye, and I used the same brush, the M438. It's like that tapered cone brush, kind of really getting underneath the lower lashes, setting all of that concealer so that nothing creases or moves on me. To set the rest of the foundation, I used the Fit Me by Maybelline. This is in the shade Light, and I put that all on with that big fat fluffy brush, the E2 by Morphe. Again, this is discontinued, but look on their website, I'm sure they have something else. Going back into the BH Cosmetics and that same Pool Party Blue, again, this doesn't have like an actual name, that's just what I'm calling it. I'm dusting that along my lower lashes, really just kind of lining my lower lashes and bringing a little bit more life into the eye look so it doesn't look a little undone. And whoops, I think I'm getting my eyes. As I do this, my eyes always turn red because I think I actually flick that into my eyeball, so be careful when you're doing your lower lashes, ladies. I did take a completely empty brush. This is a, it's just a blending brush. I think this is Inspir Blending 282 brush. It's completely empty, just blending that out. For my waterline, I used that same Caribbean blue in the E15 flat definer brush by Sigma. This is just brightening up the look so that the eye looks a little bit more open. Continuing with brightening the inner corner, I went in with the same Nylon on that E30 brush, just kind of that small little white goat-haired pencil brush, highlighting the inner corners and bringing a little bit more attention. Moving up into the brows, again, same as my previous videos, I kind of skip over the brows as I'm still trying to figure out how I want to do them, but I pretty much just use this Ultimate Defining brush by NYX. This is in the shade Medium Brown, and I'm just lining my upper portion of my brows, filling in the bald spots, and just kind of blending them all out. To contour and bronze the cheeks, I'm using the Physicians formula, and I'm putting this on with my M523 brush, like always, just putting that right up on the forehead, right at the hairline, bringing a little bit more dimension onto the face. And then I'm going to actually bake using another Real Techniques sponge. This is a sponge that you don't get wet. And I want to do is I want to carve out my contour and make it a little bit more harsh because we have such a dramatic eye look. I wanted to have a nice dramatic contour as well. As that's sitting, I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of that L'Oreal Voluminous mascara on my lower lashes. Just kind of coating those so that they don't look kind of weird with all that blue eyeshadow sitting on them. Next for the cheeks, I'm going to use the shade Spellbound. This is by Makeup Geek, and I'm using this on an Arbonne blush brush, dusting that all over the cheeks. I thought this really complemented the eye look really, really well. And then I'm going to go into lips, and I'm using MAC's Velvet Teddy. This is a matte lipstick, and I love this color. It goes with so many different looks. It's not too brown, it's not too red, it's just kind of a nice blend between the two. And I love this. So then I'm going to go ahead and get rid of all of that bakage, and I'm using still the same E2 brush. This is just a big fluffy brush. Any brush can wipe that away. Just wiping that away and revealing a nice harsher contour to keep in with these dramatic eyes. And next I'm going to set the face, and I'm using Wet n Wild Photofocus Fini Naturel just setting spray. To highlight the tops of my cheekbones, I am using Mary Luminizer by the Balm, and I'm putting this on with an Arbonne Precision brush. I love this highlighter. It is so beautiful, and this brush just, oops, I thought my light was just going to come down on me. Oops. Anyways, this brush is perfect for putting this all over the tops of the cheekbones. So there's the final look, you guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this look. I enjoyed this look, getting out of my comfort zone and playing with all of these blues, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you all on the next one. Bye, guys.